Hi, my name is Brandon Scahn, and this is the discovery and why they arrested and dragged my mom like an animal, all for protesting. And as you can see, Andy Warren is charging her for protesting, and Miriam Balkenberg, the corrupt judge, says she'll get a year in jail because of this. Now just look at how insane these people are. I'm now diagnosed with a mental illness. I never went to anyone to be diagnosed with this. So now, not only am I a delinquent and delusional, but I also have a disability. These people are just freaks. Do you want them to diagnose your child with a disability? 'Cause they did it to me. And look at this. This whole discovery was about my mom and why they arrested her and dragged her like an animal. Yet why in the hell is my dad on here when he wasn't even a part of this? My dad had nothing to do with this and he didn't break any laws, so how come he's on here? And now, these pages are all before the fact. They were all before my mom before she got arrested and supposedly trespassing. So why in the hell do they have documentation of our past protests when it has nothing to do with why they arrested my mom? And why didn't they arrest me, only my mom? Including all of this is saying that protesting is illegal or it's against the law. Okay, first it mentions that this behavior was displayed as recently as 2/7/17 during a supervised visit between Cindy Scahn and her children. Now, why wouldn't we? If these bastards stole your children, wouldn't you be angry? This was also the day they took away my mom's visitations, so she can't even see Abby and Alex, her own children. My dad can't even see Abby and Alex. I can't even see Abby and Alex. It's been over a year. These people are just animals. Then it goes to say, Peter sat down on the sitting wall located just outside the entrance doors. So this is why they include my dad? Because he was sitting down? I just can't even fathom how retarded and insane these people are. My dad is a criminal because he was sitting down on a bench, on a sitting wall. Doors, while Cindy and Brandon proceeded east to the exit doors of the lobby carrying a large cardboard sign. Then down here it says, protests like this in the past and have been advised of the locations and procedures to follow in conducting a legal protest. This instruction included advising them that they did not have consent to protest. So now, according to Andy Warren and Miriam Balkenberg, you need consent to protest. What in the actual hell? Isn't it in the Constitution to free speech? You need consent to protest? These people are taking away your constitutional rights. Are you going to allow this? Then it goes on to mention, during past protests, Cindy has only carried the cardboard sign and Brandon carries a girl toy doll. Yeah, I was holding a Elsa doll for my little sister, because it's been over a year since they allowed me to see her, and they're calling me a criminal for loving her and wanting to see her. Does your daughter have an Elsa doll? You better throw it away before Miriam Balkenberg and Andy Warren or the state call you dangerous and throw your child in jail. Does this make me a bad brother? Does it make you a bad mother or father for buying your daughter's Elsa dolls? And then it goes on to say, I was holding a camera this time. That makes me a criminal for videotaping their actions when they're breaking the law? Or does it make them the criminal for stealing my mom's phone illegally and trying to erase our Rotbake YouTube account? That's government censorship. And they seriously believe Miss Miriam Balkenberg, that retarded old hag, seriously believes my mom will go to jail for a year or longer because of this? Are they out of their freaking minds? Over a year in jail when they stole her phone illegally, tried to erase our YouTube, and they dragged her like an animal. Is this judge, is she just retarded? Then it states, They observed we touched no one. What law are we breaking? Holding a Elsa doll? Because I miss my little sister and want to play dolls with her? Oh wait, here's the law it said we broke. Defiance. We're going after the government and protesting against their evil and corruption, and they can't have that. It's illegal. Wouldn't you be defiant if they stole your kids and told them you were going to die like they said to us? What they're saying is we're being defiant, so that's why my dad spent 6 months in jail and was tortured, because he was defiant and he set it on a sitting wall. These people are just animals. Neither Cindy Scott nor Brandon Scott had the consent of court, administration, or any of its representatives to conduct any form of protest on courthouse property. So we need administration from the government to protest against the government. Does that make any sense at all? You don't need consent to protest, and no one can take away your constitutional rights. But that's what these freaks are trying to do. They're taking away people's constitutional rights. And then down here it says, I verbally advised both parties of the closest location for them to continue their protest and exercise their right to free speech. Again, it mentions that. That's not free speech, you dipshits, when you're telling us where and where not we can protest. That's the whole point of free speech. These people are just insane. They still did not have consent to conduct their protest in this location. Again, the government can't tell you where and where not you can protest. Then it says, trespassed from the property. But doesn't it say courthouse property literally 2 lines above? I'm pretty damn sure the courthouse is public property. Where in this entire discovery did it say what law we broke? Trespassing? It says courthouse property, which is owned by the people, just like the roads and sidewalks are owned by the people. Therefore, it's not trespassing, and why is this even all documented when it's all before the fact? There's like 8 pages, and only the last page is about we actually were trespassing. What are the other 7 pages about? If it was before the fact, no laws were broken according to them. Otherwise, why didn't they arrest us before? Why did it mention my dad and him sitting down? My dad's sitting down, and then he had to spend 6 months in jail and be tortured for sitting down? I never knew sitting down was a crime. I never knew holding a Elsa doll was a crime. You better go grab your Elsa dolls before the government puts your children in jail. It's just so stupid and crazy how much of lunatics they are. They make your children criminals because they were holding Elsa dolls? These people, they're just criminals. They steal children, they abuse fathers, they take advantage of mothers. They diagnose children with disabilities illegally. They tell children that their parents are going to die. They say if you hold an Elsa doll, you're a criminal. They say if you love your children, you're a criminal. If you fight for your children, you're a criminal. You don't have to allow this. God does love you. He loves all of his children. But do you think God likes when you allow all of this to go on? You don't have to be numb. Wake up. The Lord Jesus Christ is with you, and nothing is impossible. He's the God of the impossible. You can help end this because Jesus is in your heart.